So I am finally home after a morning of running around. We did the takedown, and then my Musty and them moved into a new house, so they had to buy some mattresses. So we went to a wholesaler in Bolton, and then they decided to do groceries as well. So we did that, and then now I'm home. Something kind of annoyed me today. I ran into someone while we were doing grocery shopping, and the comment she made was questioning my friends, and I don't have many friends. So what I consider to be like my friends, the ones that I interact with and go out with and do things with, is a very small circle. I can count on one hand the people that are my go-to people. And to me, from a very young age, probably straight out of high school, I had a very quality of friends over quantity of friends mentality. And it's not because the people that I interacted with weren't quality people. That wasn't the case at all. It's just some people that you just interact and vibe better with in comparison to others, and it just is what it is. And for me, putting energy towards those people for lifelong friends that are going to be there at your kid's first birthday, or going to be there when you're 80 years old in your comfy grandma sweater sitting on the porch, like, to me, those are the people that are worth investing in now. And that's just my outlook personally for me. And that might not be everyone's cup of tea. Like, my sister is a prime example. My sister has so many friends. She keeps in touch with people from high school, she keeps in touch with people from middle school and university, and she has like her own little groups, her own little cliques, and that's what works for her and that's what makes sense for her. So by no means am I trying to be judgmental in any way, but the comment that she made was, yeah, you have a group of very roughy friends. And the thing is that I ran into this person at my friend's wedding reception, and he is from India. He's an international student. He got married here, and I mentioned this in one of my previous vlogs, is that I did my degree at the University of Guelph Humber, and then I worked for a year, and then I went back to Humber to do my postgraduate certificate in project management. And about 99% of my classmates were international students, and so as a result, you interact with them, and those people become your friends. And we all don't keep in touch in the sense where we talk every day or every week, but every now and then, like, we have a WhatsApp group and we'll talk in there, and that's really about it. But her comment got under my skin, and like, on the surface, as much as I tell myself her comment is not a reflection of your character, it's a reflection of her character, it still bothers me. And one day I hope to be the kind of person that what I say on the outside matches how I feel on the inside. So although I'm trying not to let it faze me, and I'm saying on the outside it doesn't faze me, I know that on the inside it does. And things like that trigger anxiety, and things like that just make my blood boil, and it makes me so mad because I'm not the confronting type. I don't like confronting people. It takes a lot to really anger me to the point where I have to say something or I have to comment. But to me, it's just like, how is my group of friends affecting you? How is my group of friends and the fact they're from India have anything to do with anything? Are they less human? Are they not people just because they're from another country? And it drives me crazy when people are so judgmental of international students. Like, at one point, someone from our family has immigrated to Canada. So if you're going to call people refy or call them refs, chances are your parents or your grandparents are also refy and are also refs. And it feels like I will use that word when I describe myself, because I am refy in the sense where I love Punjabi music and I talk like an auntie sometimes, and I take pride in that. But to judge somebody else, it makes absolutely no sense to me. And I just wanted to share that with you, that you need to be mindful of the things that come out of your mouth. Like, to her, that might have been a very small comment. She meant nothing by it, and she didn't mean to hurt my feelings, but at the end of the day, it did bother me because it was just unnecessary. It's an unnecessary way to stereotype my friends, and just because they're from India, they're not any less of people or any less of human beings. The people that I went to school with are some of the most kind-hearted, compassionate, caring people, and I feel like I would never judge them for that. And the fact that other people judge them just because they're not from here, it drives me absolutely crazy. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. That's a little rant, but let me know what you think. Like, let me know if I'm crazy and I'm just kind of digging too deep into it, but I feel better now that I've talked to you about it. So I will talk to you guys soon. Get to turn around. Get to turn around.
You're on YouTube, bro. Yeah, look. Rocking the Walmart security jacket. She believes that she can tackle any man's or woman's that comes her way. Thank you for Kitu for being on the important, yeah?
Everybody looks so dookie. Oh yeah, I can totally see it on your face.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daddy. Happy birthday to you. 30? Are you 35? Are you 40? Are you 45? Are you 50? Are you 55?
No.
Are you 57?
No.
Yeah.
No, 37.
37 or 57?
Okay, baby.
अच्छा लीला तो गिफ्ट तू गिफ्ट लिया गिफ्ट गिफ्ट लेके
हो गई बात नो पूरी मारे हाथ में गाना क्यों थोड़ा सा ज्यादा for me please
That's funny. Good morning. So today it is Friday and it's the long weekend and it's like 10:30 in the morning, but I've been in bed and I've been up since 9. I don't really have any plans this weekend, like not any like well actually I have concrete plans, but like nothing that's like too significant. We had a decor set up yesterday, so I will be doing the takedown for it tomorrow morning, and I think I'll probably time lapse that because like it'd be cool to see it all coming apart. Why did I pick up my camera? So yesterday I actually have already recorded this clip, and it was from I was in my car, but my camera kept falling, so it was very choppy and it didn't really come across, or I couldn't communicate what I was trying to say and articulate it correctly. So I'm gonna try it again. I was watching this video on YouTube yesterday. It's from another YouTuber. Her name is Rami Hay, I think is her YouTube channel. Her actual name is Rami Hayer, and her video was about Indian vendors in the wedding industry, and she's from BC, but I feel like some of that stuff kind of applies to Toronto as well. And as a vendor, I think one of the things that we pride ourselves on is customer service, and there will be times where it's like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm writing emails, or if I get a customer who texts me at 11 with any concerns, color choices they want to change, any inspiration, ideas, whatever the inquiry might be. And I'm a grandma, I like to be in bed by like 9 and asleep by 10, but if I'm up, I will definitely respond. And I've noticed that sometimes we work with other vendors, especially because we are a startup company, and sometimes we can't always get all of the things that the customer needs through our inventory, and as a result we have to reach out to other vendors. But I find that sometimes like emails, like I have emailed so many companies before and I don't even get a response back. So I know like a lot of people don't like DMs on Instagram, so at first I was doing that and I realized like people are not even looking at them, so I did go ahead and email people,
that is the only source of communication on their page, and I have yet to hear back from people, and this was like weeks and weeks and weeks ago. So I will link that video below. It's very interesting because she's been married, I haven't, so I don't really have like actual first-hand experience working with vendors, but she had a very good insight in terms of her experience. And yeah, it was just interesting because like the Indian industry is massive and people throw money at everything. So I mean, if you're not getting your money's worth, it's kind of disappointing and unfortunate. While I have you guys on, I'm going to give you a prime example. My friend got married a couple years, well, it'll be a couple of years in October. And I don't want to throw any vendors under the bus, so I'm not going to really mention any names, but her, she was getting ready in the morning, and her makeup and hair artist was putting on her junni, and they asked for her opinion of how she wanted to tie it, and there was 2 different ways. And then my friend, she didn't really know how she wanted to do it, so she started asking the bridesmaids, and there was only about like, I'm saying only, and I'm saying like there's 8 of us or maybe 9 of us, but maybe there was more, I can't remember, but we all kind of gave our 2 cents, and her snarky remark to that was, I mean by her, I mean the makeup artist, was like, oh, you can't ask for too many people's opinions, like at the end of the day you should just do what you want. And yes, to an extent what she said was true, but it's like you're in a room full of bridesmaids and about 50% of them, you can safely say, still have to be married. And I feel like her lack of consideration and the way her comment was portrayed made her come across as very rude and very arrogant. So like when it is my turn to be married, I would not consider her to be a makeup and hair artist for my wedding, and it's just as simple as that. So I feel like wedding vendors need to be very considerate. You are in a customer service driven industry. Makes sense that you ensure that your customers stay happy, and that's just logic to me, but I guess to some people it's not. So today I'm probably just going to go to my mussie's house and edit, and I know I can like edit at home, but for some reason I get more work done at my mussie's. I'm sick, if you couldn't tell, and it's like the kind of sick where I don't really need to stay in bed because I can still function, but like I'm getting there where I'm going to be very sick. My tonsils are like huge, I can feel it, and like one side is bigger than the other, and then I have like all of these sinuses in my nose and my head, and like when I have a throat infection my ears hurt, and then when my ears hurt I have a fever, and it's just an endless cycle of crap one after the other. But that's enough about me. I hope everyone's having a wonderful, beautiful, positive day, and have a safe long weekend. And you know, don't be reckless. Don't drink and drive. I know it's a long weekend, so everyone likes to get together and do that. I'm also considering posting vlogs every Wednesday. Originally I said I would do a vlog and then a tag and then a vlog and then a tag, but I think I'm just gonna do vlogs because I have so much content, and I like vlogging. It's fun to me. And if I ever do a tag or a challenge, then I'll just post it on a Sunday randomly. It'll be sporadic. If I have the time to record it, then I will. If not, then I won't. This clip is probably super duper long, so I'm going to end it there, and I will talk to you guys soon. Hello. Today I am currently at my mussie's house. I haven't been vlogging, obviously, because this is the first time you're seeing me today. Well, second time you're seeing me today. But I have been editing my vlog for Wednesday. And I'm actually getting so much faster at it, which is kind of nice. So it only took me about, like if I had just done it from beginning to end, no stops, no breaks, it would have taken me about 30 minutes. But because I had to leave to meet a client, it took a little bit longer, but it is done and good to go. So like I mentioned, that vlog is just a week's worth of content.
I have so much content, so I'm gonna try playing catch up. So I will post a vlog every week from now on until eventually I'm caught up, and so the things that I do will be more current versus outdated. With that said, as you can see, my hair is super gross and needs to be washed. I'm going out with my little cousins. We're gonna go grab dinner. I have a mama and a masi, and we live in, well, actually all of my punya, my masi and my mama, we all live in Brampton, so it's kind of nice because we're all very close. I do have one more masi, but she's all the way in Montreal, but other than that, all of my first cousins are here in Brampton. So my masi has a son and a daughter, and then my mama has 2 sons, and I'm the oldest in terms of the family here in Toronto, not including my masi in Montreal. So they're younger than me, they're in high school, but I feel like they're like my friends more so than anything. Like, and having cousins that are your friends, I think is such a beautiful blessing. It's friends that were given to you from when you were born and when they were born and from your childhood. So I'm too lazy to wash my hair. I don't really want to go out. I can wear a hat. So if you notice that I ever wear a hat in any of my vlogs, it's because I have gross hair and I just need to cover it up. But I'm gonna get my cousin to wash my hair and like straighten it and like blow dry it and stuff for me. And I'll vlog that. It should be interesting. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Welcome to Taryn Pete's Boutique Beauty Salon, Hair and Beauty Salon.
You can sit down on the floor.
This is my very comfortable seat here on the floor. It doesn't really matter. Actually, just use whatever you have. That's fine. I don't know if you're gonna be in the shop, but
It's okay. I guess.
this feels so good.
You know, any of your hair needs, come to my house. You gotta personally message me though, because I can give my address to strangers.
I'll have to sneeze. So, welcome to my sneeze. I know I sound like I'm coughing, but I actually sneeze like that, and it's so sad because like no one blesses me because they have. Thanks. No one blesses me because they always think that I'm coughing, but like I'm not. Oh, that feels so good. You should be a professional hair washer. So my hair is freshly washed. It feels so good when you wash your hair and it's like super greasy and you know you need it to. I know that girls especially. Sisters, younger sisters. What was I saying? So yeah, I'm sure girls can understand how good it feels when you wash your hair. So I'm too lazy to even get it blow dried or get it straightened by my cousin. I'm going to pick up my cousin Garnier, and he's probably like, yes, I got a shout out. So Garnier, if you're watching, comment. Yeah, so I'm gonna pick him up, and then we're gonna go to Pickle Barrel. So I will do a montage of all of us and all of our food, and yeah, so I will talk to you guys in a bit. What are you doing? Stop, honey! No, you can't. Seriously, no, please. Also, me and Thumphrey just like switched clothes. So this is actually her sweater, also wearing her pants, and she's wearing my windbreaker.
She's wearing my
Yeah.
Shout out to my friend. Are you ready, Thumphrey?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Shout out to
Simran.
Simran.
Simran Gaggle. She's your number 1 fan, her name.
Yeah, she's like, yeah.
She messaged me and she's like, I love your cousin.
Are you a fan?
Yeah, I am.
Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Today is Saturday. We're gonna go do the takedown, and I won't be able to time lapse it because my phone, I didn't charge it last night, so it's only at like 15%. But the next takedown, we have bookings this month. I will time lapse it because I think it's kind of cool to see it coming apart. Yesterday I went to Pickle Barrel with my cousins, as you already previously saw. Love Pickle Barrel, love their food, love their menu. They have so much variety. The only thing is that their service, especially at that location, it was the Brumley City Center one, sucks. And I've been there twice. I went once in December for a friend's birthday and now, and honestly their service just sucks. Like, no one wants to serve you, no one is proactive, no one really cares, and they take their time. And you know, when you're paying a premium on food that you can probably make at home, you want to make sure that your service that you get is good. So yeah, I was kind of disappointed in that. Today I don't really have anything else planned. My mom made sag, and so for those of you watching probably know that it was on sale at Fortino's, and I find that every household in Brampton makes sag when sag goes on sale. So she invited like my mom and Masi over, so we'll probably just hang out and maybe I'll vlog a bit and introduce you to the family. And then tomorrow is like a Luxe dedicated day. We're going to make some purchases to just build our inventory, and then we're going to move all of our inventory to our new warehouse. So that's kind of cool. And then we are going to we have a setup on Monday where we're collaborating with a whole bunch of people. So we're collaborating with Slay by K, Gug and Shooter, and a bunch of models. So if I can get their Instagram information, I will put it in the description below and you can check them out. We're doing like a very dark Vogue themed photo shoot, so that's kind of cool, and we'll see how it'll all come together, and I'll definitely vlog that. We're gonna prepare for that on Sunday, but the actual shoot won't be until Monday. And I think that's it. Those are all the updates I have. So I hope everyone is having a great weekend, and my throat is worse than it was before. Like, my tonsils feel massive, but yeah, and I'll talk to you guys soon.